Hey, what is up guys? It's the Greats here, and today I want to show you guys the defensive tab. The defensive tab is used for your wall and your traps to help you defend in your turf. You have tier 1 traps, tier 2 traps, tier 3 traps, and tier 4 traps. So to start out the defensive tab, you have Trap Crafting 1, which will let you craft your first starting traps. You have the first tier 1 traps, spike borders, archer towers, and spikes. Now, the right side, spike boulders and any boulders are to counter infantry. Archer towers are in the middle and they're going to counter range. And the left side, or spikes, or anything similar to spikes, will counter cavalry. You'll have the trap defense, power, and durability. Durability will increase your health points. Power will increase your attack. And defense will increase your defense. Now defense and trap and attack are pretty much the same thing, except for attack is stronger than your defense because yes, you are defending, but you're attacking with your traps to the enemy troops. Wall strength 1 is 125% or 125,000 when you max it out. Of course, per level it gets up really high, and then we get onto tier 2 traps. And you have your wall strength 2, which will give you another 150,000 HP if you max it out. You have tier 3 traps, and then you have wall strength 3. Now, if you go up to the top, wall strength 1, you can get to 7. And then you'll need to get wall strength 2. Well, you can get wall strength 1 to 7, wall strength 2 to 7, and wall strength 3 to 7 before you have to go back up and upgrade wall strength 1. And then you can upgrade wall strength 2 and then wall strength 3, and you have to go in that order repeatedly until you get to 10 of each, and then you can get tier 4. Now, besides that, at the end of it all, you'll have 275,000 health here, 150,000 health here, and 125,000 health here, making in total 550,000 health points. Now, if we go to the wall, which is right here, your wall is this. Now, if you look, max deployable traps, so that's how many traps you can have in your wall, it goes up per level. Now, once you get to 25, you can have 125,000 traps. Now, if you have it to level 25, you get a bonus. Now, that is to increase your trap attack overall. Now, as you upgrade your wall on the other side, you get more max wall HP. Now, once you get to 25, you get 12,500 extra hit points. Now, in your wall, you'll get 5 heroes once you get to level 25. And, of course, you get lower amounts of heroes in your wall the lower level it is. And, of course, you have familiar stations, which we'll get to on a later date. Now, in particular, I have this in my wall because it gives you extra cavalry attack, ranged attack, and infantry attack to counter anything you're getting hit with. Now, the traps you're going to want to do to counter your troops that you have. You want to counter whatever troops they're hitting to counter your troops. So it's going to be a little complicated, but if you have ranged and they're going to counter infantry, you're going to want to use traps to counter their infantry. Now, of course, when you get hit every time, your wall HP will get destroyed. So it will regen by itself, but every time you get hit and your wall falls down, it'll go down to 0. And of course, when you're making traps, if any of your traps get destroyed, they'll go into your repair damage traps. Now, personally, I've had experiences where during a KVK, I was sending a full tier 4 march, and I couldn't break down their wall because it was too heavy for me to break down. And their traps kept destroying my troops very slowly, and it was not a fun experience because they had a lot of resources that I just couldn't get because of their wall. And that's why the defensive tab is so important, because of everything that goes into it. Now, in actuality, you're going to want to get your defensive tab up after you get your economy, your monster hunting and your military tab, because those are what you start out with so that you can grow really big really fast. Now once you get those done, you're going to want to focus on the defensive tab. And this defensive tab will help you stay powerful in your own turf. It doesn't help you attack anybody, but it'll help you stay powerful in your own turf. Making it to where this little wall will protect your troops, your resources, and other things at certain times, because you researched so much and it helps defend against enemy troops. But that is the end of this video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure to punch the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.